Hey guys, it's Sinem and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. I am doing a bronzy, sun-kissed, golden hour, glowy, peachy makeup tutorial today, and I wanted to bring you guys my version of a sun-kissed, golden, glowy makeup look or bronzy makeup look. And basically this is what I would personally wear for summer, like going out. And of course we can't go out because of Miss Rona, so I'm just going to be wearing this makeup at home. But when usually I do go out, I always go for like a peachy vibe or a bronzy look like this. So yes, I'm going to be showing you guys how I did this look, and if you want to know how I achieved it, then please keep on watching. So I'm going to start off with my primer, and I'm going to be using the E.L.F. Retro Paradise Primer Glow Oil today, which this is what it looks like. As you can see, I have broken out and I'm so annoyed because I was doing really good with my skin and then I used that ordinary niacinamide and then it just broke me out right here. But thankfully it hasn't broken me out anywhere else. So I mean, I don't know if I just should still keep on using that serum. So I'm just going to apply this oil, which I absolutely love. And it gives a gorgeous sheen. And today I'm going to go into my eyes first. So the star of the show on the eyes is going to be the M.A.C foiled eyeshadow in Monaco-Co, which I have been absolutely loving and I'm actually thinking about getting a backup. I'm going to start off with no eyeshadow primer because sometimes you don't need to use any. And I'm just going to go into the Tarte Lit in Bloom eyeshadow palette. And this is such a great little palette as well. You have all these neutral shades. So I'm going to use some of the browns in here and then a little bit of some highlight shades. Going into my MAC 217, I'm taking Smarty Pants and I'm just going to run that in the crease. And this smells so good. It smells like chocolate. So we're just going to buff this outwards. Next I'm taking a little bit of Jet Setter. I'm just applying this mainly on the outer portion. This is kind of like a cool toned brown. Cool toned neutral light brown. Also this is one of MAC's best eyeshadow brushes. Not even MAC, just one of the best crease brushes. It does all the work for you. I'm going to go into my next shade, which is a little bit of Rebel. And believe it or not, same brush again. I'm just using one brush to do all my crease work. And this one is going on the outer V right there. And we just want a tiny bit of this because we're going for that sun-kissed golden hour look. And you don't want too much definition in the eyes. Just a little bit to add, you know, a little bit of depth. And as you can see, I like to do it in circular motions like this. And that way I find it blends more effortlessly and it just diffuses outwards rather than swiping, because then you're just going to create a line or like a weird shape. I'm also going into these two shades to create a brow bone highlight, but keeping it matte, and just apply it underneath the brows. And I cannot wait to get my brows threaded. I think it's open now. So that is like the first place I need to go. So now we're going to go into, like I said, the star of the show, which is the Monaco-Co foiled eyeshadow. And I'm taking this with my finger and I'm using it dry. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply it. So this is honestly one of the best eyeshadows that MAC has come out with in a long time. I might wet it as well, but we'll see. So I'm just dragging this all across the lid and I'm bringing it into the darker shade as well. They do have a few shades in this eyeshadow, so if you don't want to go for this one, they have a few other shades. They have another bronze shade as well, which is a little warmer and not as cool toned as this. So as you can see, I'm just sweeping this across the lid. I want it to be super just effortless, like I don't put any work into my eyeshadow. So I'm going to be taking Funny Girl to put in my inner corner. You want to grab any pencil brush that you have and just pack it on quite heavy. I just want a really nice, bright, intense inner corner. So now I'm going to go into Funny Girl again and I'm just going to apply a tiny amount just in the center. Oh my goodness. So you can see what that done. It just added a little lift to my eyes just in the center. You could also use your finger for this, but I just want to place it right there. So now I'm just going to curl my lashes and then apply some mascara. I'm going to go in with my E.L.F Mineral Infused mascara. Especially with a look like this, I never do eyeliner. If I'm doing a sort of wet looking eye, I just feel like it looks better if you don't do liner, because then you're going to take away from that kind of effortless look. And of course I am going to go in, you know, with a little more fuller coverage on my face just to cover all of this mess. But you can go a little lighter with your base products. So for my foundation, I'm going in with the Decay Stay Naked foundation, and this is a very weightless foundation. It's a great summer foundation, so definitely check out Stay Naked by Decay. It's not a full coverage heavy matte foundation or anything like that. It's such a great lightweight foundation, and you know the drill. I'm buffing it out with my Morphe E7 brush. So, well, I say buffing out, but I'm actually tapping it into the skin. And look at this coverage. It also gives you a semi-matte finish. I wouldn't even say it's a satin finish. It definitely does dry down to a matte, but that's nice in the summertime anyway. So now for concealer, I'm going to go into one that I haven't used in a long time, and this is the Fenty Beauty Instant Retouch Concealer. I actually have it in the shade 140, which is a little too, I don't want to say dark for me, but the wrong tone. It's definitely a lot more kind of peachy pink, and I usually like more yellowy shades, but I need to use up some products as well, you know, and I do love this concealer. Just gonna pounce this into my skin and bring it all the way back as well, so we lift the face just slightly. This concealer is great because it doesn't crease, it lasts all day, and it gives you amazing coverage without looking like it's too full coverage, if that makes sense. So now I'm going to cream contour with the Benefit Hoola Quickie Contour Stick, and this is what it looks like. It's basically Benefit's Hoola shade, but just in a cream contour instead. I don't even know if they still make this anymore, but I'm just gonna cream contour. And that's a really great contour, cream contour stick. And I'll tell you why right now, because look at this. It just blends so seamlessly into the skin without doing too much. And I absolutely hate contour sticks or cream contours that are so stiff. And I am also going to do a powder bronzer just on top to set. And don't worry, I know it looks too dark. I'm gonna bake and clean everything up and make my skin just a tiny bit lighter with some powder. So now I'm going to bake heavy with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder in Fair. And I don't normally bake, but sometimes, usually when I'm doing a cream contour, I like to just clean everything up. And sometimes it does become too dark in this area, and then you can see a difference. So then I like to clean up with powder. So I'm just going to take that underneath. So now that I'm baking, I'm going to go in with my matte bronzer, and this is just going to set that cream. And I'm using, of course, the MAC Powder Radiant Matte Bronzer from the Bronzing Collection. And this is in the shade Beige-ing Beauty. And guess what? I have news for you. So I just saw a post from MAC, I think like the education department or whatever. It was on Instagram, and they are basically coming out with these bronzers permanently now, which I am so excited about, because this is the best formula. It's the most creamiest bronzer I've ever played with. I am so excited. I don't know if it's already out, when it's coming out, they haven't said. I still have friends that work at MAC from when I used to work there, so I will ask them if they know anything. So I know this blusher is pricey, but I felt like it was very fitting for this look in terms of the formula and the look we're going for. So this is the Hourglass blusher in Dim Infusion. And so I love this because it just gives you a very light little flush to the cheeks. So next I'm going in with the M.A.C Teyana Taylor Mineralize Skin Finish in House of Petunia. And you guys saw my video on this. I loved the entire collection. So I'm going to be sweeping this across my cheeks because it is a gorgeous gold, soft focus gold highlight. I mean, look at that. This just gives you that golden hour glow that we are looking for. It is very gold, but I don't really mind that. So I like to sweep this over kind of like a blush topper. And I'm using a big brush like this because I love that it's just diffusing that highlight and that glow all over my face rather than going in with a very detailed concentrated brush and doing like a beaming highlight. I want it to have a soft focus glow. So now I'm gonna buff away this powder. So I'm going to spritz my face with a little bit of the E.L.F Mist and Set setting spray just to bind those powders together because I do feel like it's a little powdery at the moment. And this is my first time using this, so I don't know how it's going to smell. Okay, so the scent doesn't bother me, but oh my god, the spray on it is amazing. I thought it wasn't going to be that good. I'm going to finish off the rest of my eyes and I'm going to go in with this shade again, Smarty Pants. I'm going to pinch my M.A.C 217 brush, go in and just drag that on the lower lash line. So we have something like this. I love doing this little method because it again diffuses really nicely under the eyes and creates a very sultry, sexy look. So I'm just gonna do some mascara on the bottom and I'll be right back. So for my lip color, I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Megalast matte lipstick in Never Nude, and this is what it looks like. And I haven't tried this out yet. I did show it in my haul, so let's see. Oh, it's like super thick, super thick. But I like that it's skinny because it is just filling in my lips for me. So now I'm going to top it off. I actually really like that. I'm going to need to get more shades. I'm going to top it off with the M.A.C Bronzing Lip Gloss. Was it? The lip gloss from the Bronzing collection in Out of This Pearl. And don't ask me why I keep everything in the boxes still. I literally use them. You guys can see, like, I used this bronzer, like I have been using it, but I think when it's limited edition I just like to keep them in the boxes. It's just a habit, I guess, and I also like to keep them. I mean, it is pretty packaging. So I'm going to be going in with this, which, did I even show you guys? It's a, I'm sorry, gorgeous gold pearly lip gloss, and I'm going to top this off and we are done with this Sunkissed bronzy look. So we are done with the look, and let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you would wear it. Let me know what is your version of summer makeup. This is my kind of fuller summer makeup, so I'm using, you know, a little more medium to full coverage products. I'm using a lot more products like a cream contour and then powder bronzer as well. But yeah, I have different versions for summer. I can literally wear like no makeup as well, but I wanted to give you a more kind of bronzy, sun-kissed, you know, gold vibe. So I hope you guys really like it, and let me know if you're going to try any of these products out, or if you already have them. And I think that is it from me, so I hope everyone is staying safe, and until next time, I'll speak to you guys all in my next video.